Hajimemashite, Edwin tomoshimasu. Goedemiddag allemaal, ik ben vereerd om jullie studyportals te mogen presenteren. In English, my name is Edwin, and I'm honored to present to you studyportals. I'm a Dutch guy, I'm from the Netherlands, but thanks to people like you, I had the privilege of studying in Japan. And that was for me a transformational experience. But I also learned about a problem there. A problem that I got really frustrated about, that is kind of stopping our people's development potential and even is a threat to world peace, or could solve world peace, if you ask me. It's a twofold problem. First of all, students cannot make informed choices about their education options, in particularly not across borders. It took me 1.5 years to find an option of studying in Japan. And the second one is when I came back, I was full of great stories. And many of my friends said, wow, I wish I had known about those opportunities. So the awareness about which study options are out there, whether that's in-country, abroad, or online, is very low. That problem studyportals is solving by digitizing study choice across the globe. If you just look at the world's top 500 institutions, and you're all experts here, right? So I wonder how aware you are. We're going to do a little quiz here. They have over 30,000 degree programs. Now, how do you imagine a student should find the option that suits them best? Then probably after choosing a life partner, choosing a university is one of the most influential decisions you'll ever make. Students have to go to college fairs where there might be 100 of school presidents. They might have to talk to a friend or family or counselor that knows a couple of handfuls of schools. They receive brochures. In the US alone, there's almost $10 billion of printing and sending around of college prospectuses. And in particularly in Asia, there's a phenomena of education agents that have a relationship with a couple of tens of schools and try to place students into those schools against about a 15 to 25% commission. So really not possible for students to make an informed choice. And that's the problem we're solving. Studyportals brings light to all education options globally, on campus and online. So how do we do that? So we started with masters. This screenshot is a little old. We now have, I think, 73,000 master's programs across the world. Who has a feeling what is the fastest growing academic discipline when you look at supply versus demand? So where demand grows faster than supply is growing, what universities are offering. Who has a feeling what that might be in the master's level? Not all at the same time. You can speak Japanese if you want. Computer science, yeah, it's computer science, and more particularly within computer science, it's data science. Data science, we have a very good sense of supply and demand development globally. Data science is the fastest growing discipline, the best discipline to start a new program at. We have, this says 411 masters in data science. Now, actually, this morning I checked, we have 625 masters in data science. So the first thing we do, we help students to get an overview of all of those options. And to give you a feeling about the value, 93 of those programs are delivered fully online. And 63 of these programs are offered at a tuition below $5,000, even for American students. I'll say that one more time. That's below $5,000 for a full master's degree, even for American students. Because education is highly subsidized in some other countries in the world. And then you might think, well, probably not good universities. Well, that includes the Chinese University of Hong Kong. That also includes ETH Zurich, which is the 9th highest ranked institution in the world, and has a tuition fee for American students of $1,118 a year. Just to give you a sense of what comparison, the value that comparison brings for students. Now, they can they get all the reasonably collectible and reliable information on that study choice they get on our platform. And for every program, they can assess the fit from a personal, from an academic and admission chance, from a financial, and from a career perspective. So now finally, they can make an informed choice. Both on information we collect from institutions, agencies, etc., but also increasingly the information that we track from our own users going through the student journey and their educational careers. Now, students really like that. They finally can make an informed choice and have all their options available to them for free on their mobile phone in their living room. That really works. We had 38 million users last year, of which 440,000 actually enrolled in one of the university partners. Now, is that a lot, 440,000 enrollments, 38 million users? Some say yes, some say no. We think it's quite substantial. It's about 11 billion in tuition, that's what we monetize on, and about 22 billion of economic contribution to the cities where they are going, and that excludes their employment effect. It's also a pretty big army of intercultural ambassadors. We originally had a mission to send more students abroad than there are soldiers abroad. The United Nations has 110,000 military and police peacekeepers across the world, and we have 440,000 peacekeepers across the world, and they don't have a weapon, but they have a smile, and they bring stories from their culture and from their background to make our world a better place. Institutions can list all their programs for free, which will reach the whole world, and they work with us to optimize their student population on the basis of results. So they only pay for the extent to which we help them reach their goals on the student population, which might be more volume, which might be introducing new programs, which might be more diversity or higher quality of students for the student population. And that works too. We have over 3,150 university partners in 114 countries. So we are by far the biggest information platform on university education in the world. studyportals commits to delivering the best student program match. So that's actually really the core of what we do, understanding the determinants of the student and the determinants of the program and how that predicts success for that student against low effort and against unique cost effectiveness. So that we can make international education or education in general more accessible, but also make our world a little bit more of a connected and tolerant place. Help us in helping students to find you. Thank you very much.